So we're here with Oscar, and we're at the Hill Cigar Company in St. Louis. Oscar's great to come out and do an event here. So, Oscar, thanks for coming out.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you. It's good support right here.
Yeah. So before we get into your current line and everything, I wanted to just touch base. So, how did you get into cigars?
That's a long story, man.
Well, yeah.
I don't have time for that. It's a long story. No, I worked for Rocky Patel for almost 9 years.
Okay.
And that time, I started driving a bus for him, like picking up groups in the airport and give like cigar safaris. And then I worked for Rocky in the quality control and the packaging department. And then I opened my first company distributing cigars in Honduras. And then I distributed cigars in Latin America. And then I opened 2 cigar stores in Honduras. And later I opened my factory. And now I have a lot of brands in the market.
Yeah. Well, and you started in 2012.
Yeah, with the
hence
factory.
the name of your cigar, 2012.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one of the things a lot of people know you by is your collaboration with Island Jim, the Leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of talk a little bit about maybe the inspiration of its interesting packaging?
This is in 2012. In Honduras, I use a lot of tobacco from the Mayan area. I don't know if you see this product right here. It's like the
I
Mayan.
want to talk about that. Yeah,
Mayan
I just got
concept.
done buying a box of that, so I want to
Mhm.
make sure we talk about that.
In the 2012 is the Mayan concept too. Is the first brand I make. What happened, and that cigar is very special for me because I use tobacco from the Mayan area in Honduras.
Okay.
If you remember, the Mayan say it's the end of the war in 2012.
Yes.
In December 21st. So I'm making my first brand in 2012, and the original leaf is in that box.
Okay.
So I created the idea to put one special cigar for December 21st.
Okay.
So I covered with the leaf, and I put in the label to be smoked December 21st.
Okay.
So that's the last cigar you're smoking in your life, or you celebration the new generation of the Mayans.
Okay.
So it's how the idea with the leaf. When I work for Rocky Patel, I make a lot of people have stores. That's Island Jing is one of the guys, and he asking to me, for making the private label, and use my idea to cover the cigar for the private label for that store in Pennsylvania, and stuff like that. Like house blend, leaf and bean is the first name, and later, man, is a lot of people like it, and I need more, and later put in the market, and leaf is in the market.
Now you're all over the country and all over the place with that.
Yeah, actually, I'm selling in 25 countries.
Wow.
And the new brands right now, man.
Yeah, so I'm smoking the Superfly, and I love it. So if you want to talk about some of your new stuff that's come out, you have that in the Wild Hunter.
Like with the leaf, I use more Honduran tobaccos in the beginning. A couple great tobaccos from Honduras. So I learning a little bit more of Honduran tobacco, and my factory is in Honduras. But later I put the Oscar Habano on the market. So the combination right there is Honduras, Nicaragua. So it's a different with the leaf.
Yeah.
And the Habano wrapper. So it's total different cigar.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm making the Altar Q Sumatra wrapper with different farms in Honduras. The Oscar Maduro is a San Andres wrapper. The Superfly, that's is how I evolution my factory. Start with only Honduran tobacco, later Honduras and Nicaragua. That cigar is Honduras, Nicaragua, and Dominican in the filler.
Okay.
And a San Andres wrapper. So that's a really, really good combination. Very good response. Wild Hunter is another cigar in the market. Cicerone edition.
Yeah.
2012 Corojo, Connecticut and Maduro. All cigars is total different cigars, different blends, good quality.
Yeah.
It's like I say the logo in my factory is like I like make cigars unique and awesome. So it's
there you go. Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about the altar just a little bit. So you were telling me a little bit earlier about the box.
Mhm.
Can we go over that?
Yeah, so right here is I'm growing tobacco in Copán area. I'm growing around 800 acres right now.
Uh-huh.
So the city of Copán is dominated by 16 kings.
Okay.
So you have 4 kings in each side of the box. Okay? And 16 cigars in the box is one single king from the Mayan.
Yeah.
So every label is one of the kings. It's the same cigar, but 16 different.
So you get a little history along with your cigars.
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic.
And really good. Cicerone edition, for example, this is a special only for that store.
For the Hill.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
Hill. But Cicerone is very famous artist that's a collaboration with him with the art with cigars.
Yeah.
And man, it's beautiful art.
I know it's flying. I've seen quite a few of them in the other room.
There's a lot
People
of
are
boxes.
buying it up. Yeah.
And you know that kind of when I'm making cigars, I want to making good cigars, but story behind the products too. So something you can talking about, or something, and the humidor is full of great cigars.
Yeah.
But I want my cigar, you know, when you're walking in the humidor, people say, hey, what is that? You know, a little bit different.
Make it stand out.
Exactly. But when the people try the cigar, it's a great cigar too.
Yeah. Perfect.
Mhm.
Well, so the last question I have for you, and speaking of all the great cigars in here, I like to know. Obviously, you're a big fan of your brand, and you should be. But is there any other cigar that you've smoked that stands out that you're like, I really like that one?
Man, I have the question. You know, I'm making a lot of events in the whole country and all the United States. I have the same that question a lot.
Yeah.
But no, I don't smoke another cigars. I have a lot of friends have factories.
Yeah.
When I visit my friends, you know, have a factories, give me a cigar, I smoke it.
Yeah.
But I smoke only my cigar. I have
There you
a
go.
lot of different brands and different profiles. So
Well, perfect. Well, Oscar, thank you very much for your
All right.
time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.